Hi guys. My poster is on the water cycle and it's geared towards a kindergarten class because they're about ages 5 and 6 at that grade. And what I wanted was for them to be able to touch and feel the board as they work together in small groups of 3 or 4 and discuss the water cycle and its different stages. And I wanted them to sort of interact with the different mediums on the board. So I'm going to try to make this stable. For the clouds, I used cotton balls, and then for the water, the water is plastic wrap. And I thought about adding a different medium to the mountains. They're supposed to be the Red Rock Mountains, but I couldn't think of what to add on there. I made another board and I tried gravel that I got at the aquatic section at a Petco, but the spray adhesive was still really strong even after a day, and I was worried that if they were touching it and feeling it, they would get it on their face, and that wouldn't be good. So I left that out on this one. But basically, what they would do is this would be used as a center activity. They would come together and then just go through the different sections of the water cycle. The label comes off, but I kept it up there just for an example. But they would go through all the different vocabulary words and then discuss with their group partners where they go on the board and what stage of the water cycle it is. And I used glue stick because with this poster board they just peel right off. It's not messy, and this isn't toxic. With the other board I tried, I used glue dots, but those would rip off the paper, and they weren't really reusable. So I was trying to find a reusable option. So yeah, they would just go through and take the glue and then label where it goes on the board. And another thing I thought about doing is this could be used, like again, as I said, as a center activity, but after they go through this activity one day, on another day, they could work on creating their own poster board and use their own mediums to make the water cycle. So another thing I thought about for clouds could be like marshmallows or, yeah, marshmallows. And then I thought maybe using the glue stick and to add some texture, maybe they could use some sugar. I don't know about sugar, but something similar to that. And yeah, that's about it. That's what I wanted to do. I thought that if they were able to get their hands on it, and it would be more engaging for them and maybe more meaningful. Another thing I thought about doing is maybe going and taking a picture of like a local place, maybe out at Lake Mead, and then having that um, made into a poster board, and then they could use like die cuts of fake rain and add their own clouds and their own sun and arrows, and then that way they could tie it into how it relates to home where they live or an area close to where they live. And yeah, that's my poster. Thanks.